Yeah, you know, most of you know that I did this 20 years ago with my brother Don. I was supposed to do a fundraiser for these kids in the inner city before we went to Royal Ranger Camp, and I forgot about it. I got to Ranger Camp and I seen that these kids from the inner city had practically nothing for gear for camping out and stuff. And I felt like, you know what. So I came home and I told the wife, and I said, I gotta do a fundraiser for these kids. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So then I thought about my brother Don. He's a big bike rider. I said, hey Don, I need your help. He said, what's that? I want to do a bike-a-thon. Okay. Where do you want to go? I told him why and everything, and he says, well, just pick a route. We'll take it. Okay. I want to get on the ferry in Manitowoc, ride it over to Ludington, and then ride it back to Manitowoc. He looked at me. He says, do you realize how far that is? I go, I have no idea. He says, that's over 400 miles. I can do it. Are you sure you can do it? I said, if you can do it, I can do it. Well, he says, you're gonna need two things. You're gonna need a good bike, and you're gonna ride it every day for the next 3 months. It's gonna be brutal, and you gotta be ready. I said, okay. So we end up raising $2,500 for these kids in the inner city. Family and friends. Most of it was from my co-workers, because they said, ain't no way you're gonna go that far. I said, okay, put your money where your mouth is. A lot of them did, and then they were kind of sorry they did it afterwards, but it was funny. At night, I had a bulletin board set up at work. One half of the map said Michigan, and the other half of the map said Wisconsin. So every night when we'd finish, I'd call Laura. She would call the guys on third shift, and they would write down my stats where I was. And there was anywhere from 20 to 30 guys standing around that poster board every morning, seeing, where's Ken? How much is this gonna cost me? Yeah. But you know what? They were all glad to give it, because they knew where it was going. And that's the story of me and my big brother.